Another game this week has been decided in the money time. Tariq George scored his first goal in the Premier League, who helped Chelsea, and Chelsea got the victory over Fulham for the West London Derby. Hello everybody, hope that you're fine. I'm good, I'm good. Welcome for this new video for the review of Fulham against Chelsea. So like and subscribe if you love this content, and then let's start the review. It was the West London Derby, and Chelsea was able to get a victory over Fulham away. Very good performance for Chelsea, because um, it was, I would say, like there were two halves: first half for Fulham, and then second half for Chelsea. And it wasn't simple for Chelsea because they fought, they really fight to get that victory, and then they were able to get it in the, as I said, in the morning time with the goal of Pedro Neto, and you could see that they will need to get that victory because right now it's about the race for Europe. Which team will be qualified for Champions League or Europa League. So the places are not many. So that's why there is a very good fight for Europe for the end of this season in the Premier League. And as I said, the first half was for Fulham and then the second half for Chelsea, because the first half, Fulham tried a lot, scored, and then they even scored early in the game, but it was offside, and then they were able to score by Alex Iwobi with a very good opportunities, and then they were able to open the scoring for Fulham. And I think it was a little bit difficult for Chelsea, like to find the combination between all of them, and Fulham were trying to move forward really fast, and that's what they did. And it's true, Chelsea put a lot of density behind, but at least for Fulham, they were not able to get advantage over the defense of Chelsea. Even if they were trying as they could, but they were not able to get that advantage and then score after the goal of Alex Iwobi. But at least they have some very good things in the game, and then also one of the best player of Fulham this afternoon, even if there is a defeat, but it was Bernd Leno, because as I said, the second half, the way Chelsea were putting pressure over him, it was really really hard. It was really hard the way they were doing it for so long. I think almost all the whole second half, the pressure over the defense, and then overall Brent Leno, he was multiplying saves. He was multiplying saves because it was real opportunities for Chelsea. As they really wanted to score that goal, and then I would say unfortunately for Fulham, Chelsea got the difference in the 80 minute. After the entrance of Tariq George. As you know, guys, I was telling you that Tariq George is a guy that you should play more. You should get more minutes. It was him. It was just very whole, and they should play more. They should play more in the Premier League. It was Maguire, even if he's injured. So I was telling you, there are guys that when they will enter, they will show something, and then they are angry. They want to show that they got that thing not only for the Conference League. And I think today it was amazing after this substitution of Nicholas Jackson by Tarek George. He was able to score a very nice goal for it as a striker. We received the ball. We don't thinking a lot. When he just turned, automatically shot, and then he was able to equalize for Chelsea at that moment at 80, 82 or 80 something minute. And then he put back Chelsea on track at the end that they were pushing to be able to get a victory in the final minute. As I said, the fact that they were already dominating, if I can say that, the fact that they were already putting pressure on the side of Fulham, with that goal of Tarek George, I think it has boosted them again and even more. And what a goal also for Pedro Neto. It was amazing. And before talking about Pedro Neto and his goal, shout out to Cole Palmer. Yes, because it was by him that came the goal. I'm still in the same point of view, like he should be out. He should be out like early on, or maybe he should not start with Chelsea because right now he still doesn't have the very good momentum, you know. So for me, for him, it's just still the same thing. He should start on the bench, or maybe he should not play for so long like he did today. But as I said, I recognize that by him, the goal came, the second goal for Pedro Neto. So shout out to Cole Palmer. But as I said, also the same thing, he should score. Because right now, as long as he won't score, I think it will still be the same thing for him. but when he will score, I think that his momentum could be different. And concerning Pedro Neto, what a goal, control and then shoot directly, and then when you see the power and then the speed behind that shot, you could see that it was really extraordinary. And then he did it perfectly, without wasting time, without controlling a lot. He knew already what he got to do when he received the ball, and it was impossible for Bertolino to make a save like that, if maybe if it was really on him. But the ball was also high, so it wasn't simple. It wasn't simple for Bertolino. As I said, he saved Fulham a lot. He saved Fulham a lot in this second half, but it was just not enough. It was just not enough at the end of the day. And then Chelsea, they were able to get that victory over Fulham. So I will also say that maybe the changes of Enzo Maresca was good, because it has helped the team, you know. And yes, that's very good. We would have said this the other thing if they were not a victory, but at least when things are done and then they are able to get a victory, yes, that's what we do. So good changes for Enzo Maresca, because as I said, him too, his problem is like he would change so much the lineup, and then sometimes it's really difficult for his team. But I think today it was very good for Chelsea. So for Fulham, yes, they can regret, because losing the game at the final minute is not simple, because you were there fighting the whole game, and then you just in the final minute, and then you lose the game. So it's not simple, but at least it's not like they have stolen it. It's like they deserve their victory over Fulham. So good performance of Chelsea after they defeat this week in the Conference League against Legia. So they were able to get the victory today, and that is very good for Chelsea. So yeah, guys, that's what I wanted to share with you. So like and subscribe to be aware for the next video on the channel. So thank you guys. God bless. Bye bye.